It's some more blues for you.
Welcome back, Earthlings, to another exciting episode of Alien Space Traveler. Bada bing, bada boom, zippity zam. Enjoy the show, folks. What's up, folks? It's Alien Space Travel back again for another kind of different, exciting episode. Today we're going to listen to some tunes and we're going to listen to some information. While I work in the background, just listen to this conversation. We're going to call this segment, we're going to call it a fly on the wall. Because you know, some of those times you kind of wish you was a fly on a wall when certain conversations were going on somewhere. Well, let's just say when you time travel, you got the ability to be a fly on a wall in certain places at certain times. Some of the names may or may not have been changed in the following segment. However, the voices have been altered to give some sort of dignity, we'll just call it, to the participants in the following segment. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. You too, and many more. Hey, what's up, folks? We're back again here at the Vy'keen camp. Just kind of doing an alien thing, you know. Here's our teleportation terminal. As you can see, there's a bunch of space stations here, and, you know, just listen. You can see here.
Creating their own souls. So basically what happens is that every consciousness between observer or whatever person, whatever you want to call it, goes through certain stages, and once an animal or a human or whatever comes to a point of self-awareness, in that very moment a soul is being created. So basically once someone reaches the stage of I-awareness, I am this, I am that, a soul container gets created and stores all the energy and all the experiences that someone makes in their lifetime. And through several lifetimes, they all get stored in this, soul container. And this is basically what is missing to some humans on this planet, as well to some animals too.
And how many of these non-soul beings are?
That is a good question, Henry, and I don't think it's easy to find an answer to that. So one might think that it must be a very large number.
You recognize them?
It's almost impossible to differentiate them, because what they do is they are basically empty vessels in that definition, which means they don't have an I-awareness, not yet, but they still act as normal humans. But this happens because people are, projecting their own soul and their own awareness into them. So basically, as much as certain animals that might, behave in a certain way, they do not reflect their own, behavior, and they are more or less guided through the fields that has been created through people that already have a soul.
So what purpose do they serve?
Well, what purpose? Naturally, they do not serve any purpose other than filling the space, so to speak, which makes this planet a little more full. So basically, these are background figures that appear somewhere, and you get the impression that there are a lot more humans on this planet than there are. This is basically one function, which is a natural universal function, and they also are here, to gain a soul. So they're basically making experiences as much as animals do. For example, if you have a dog and you call your dark in a specific way, and the dark realizes that it's him or her that's being called. That is the moment when an animal develops an eye awareness, and that is the moment when they create, when they receive a soul container.
Do they know through their life that they don't have a soul?
No, they don't. They don't actually know that. I've seen them, react and behave in a certain way, and like snap, and they behave differently.
I know you had a story of some personal experience you had with this.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. And this has nothing to do with the project or something. This was just, a private approach on making contact. Last summer we spent some time in the German forest, and we were a little, group of some people, and we were doing this meditation technique in order to get contact. One of the people that were with me was using a laser pointer in order to, as soon as we see something, so we can make contact. So basically what happened then is in the middle of nowhere forest, late at night, and we basically started this meditation practice and calling in someone, and suddenly this group of young people were approaching us in the middle of nowhere, and they were saying like, did you call us? And was it you with the laser pointer? Yes. And so what we found out is that we basically made contact with a different species, and they used a group of youngsters that were, hanging around there, and I don't know, get drunk or whatever they did, I don't know. But it was basically in the middle of nowhere, but they used them, and they showed us how they did it. They used these young people that were basically empty, non-soul humans. They used them in order to project their own awareness and consciousness into them, and then maneuver them around, just like mechanics, or just like, I don't know, like a vehicle or something. And they showed us and explained that it's like looking through a window when you look through their eyes, and that you can maneuver them around, and that you can make them talk so that we can have this conversation. So basically this went on for a few minutes, and until unfortunately one person in my group freaked out about this conversation that we had. So she got scared, like by a lot, and that scared the group of people, and they backed off, and this came to an end.
Thanks again now to all my subscribers for all your continued support. And if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you don't, that's fine. Don't worry. I'm not going to come and probe you. But you will miss out on a ton of great content and some alien insight. Space Traveler signing out. For now. Anyway.